Lethal Company is an indie horror game that is surprisingly taking the PC gaming world by storm right now. Popular YouTubers such as Vanoss Gaming, Markiplier, and Moist Critical have all made videos on Lethal Company, which have each amassed millions of views apiece. Anyways, that is not why we're here today. Instead, we're here to focus on what specifically makes Lethal Company such a thrilling horror experience.
Oh wait. Let me in! Let me in! Oh! 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 Oh!
A massive portion as to what makes this game so scary are the enemies that are within the game. And to give a quick little rundown if you don't really know how Lethal Company works, so essentially what you have to do is go around a variety of different planets with different bunkers and these little bases that you have to explore. Within these destinations, there's a bunch of loot that you can grab. Some have a lot more than others, some are a lot deadlier than others, and a lot of that depends where you are in the game. And I get on the surface that doesn't sound too threatening or too scary by any means. However, while you're within these little bases and throughout the map, there is a large cast of enemies that is trying to take your head off. And to truly showcase how terrifying some of these things are, you would have to play the game to really understand. But to give you a little taste of it, I'm going to show you some of the monsters that you're dealing with in Lethal Company. The first monster that you might run into in Lethal Company is the bunker spider.
You got spider webs. Woo! What the is that, Cody? That is a big ass.
Sometimes if you're in a very dark hallway, you might not see this giant web that's on the floor, and the second you touch that web, this thing is going to be sprinting after you. The next monster we have here is the Bracken, and to describe the Bracken the best, you'd probably want to call it a silent killer.
Oh wait, watch out. Look up.
Let me see if I can get it. Jay, did I kill you? Jay!
Oh no.
Where did you go? Oh no, it's the Bracken.
This dude's entire goal is to sneak up behind you and kill you in one hit. And honestly, when I've played the game, I haven't ran into too many trouble with these guys, but they are definitely intimidating. The coil head, in my opinion, is probably the scariest monster in the game. This dude moves unbelievably fast, and really the only way to counter him is to be looking right at him, because they stop in place when you look at them. But the second you turn away, the very second you turn away, they're sprinting right after you.
Numbers on that? Oh yeah, I'm almost done. Some weird
Now the next monster that we have here is the Thumper. Now the Thumpers are deaf, but if they see you, you better get ready to run, because even though they don't look like they'd be fast at all, these guys are fast.
Если я говорю, ранг хочу апнуть. Сейчас я это сделаю и, возможно, пойду другие.
Беги нахуй, беги! Пизда нам! Ебать его в голову, куда бежать?
Друг, на помощь!
Блять, нет!
Now moving on, we have these eyeless dogs, and obviously given their names, they don't have eyes. So if they hear you, they are coming right after you. And a lot of times they crowd the ship, which makes the game really terrifying.
No!
Now we have the Forest Keepers, and these guys aren't always hostile, but most of the time that I've ran into them, they are, and they're pretty much the complete opposite of the dogs. They cannot hear anything. However, they have very good eyesight and will spot you from anywhere outside pretty much.
Oh my god. Mario!
Run, 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 run!
Help me!
Teleport me! Teleport me!
Окей, а это откуда?
Help me! Give me Give me No!
And while that is far from all the enemies that Lethal Company has to offer, those are kind of some of the main ones that I've ran into and that I wanted to mention here. The next thing that really makes Lethal Company so scary is the ambience and false alarms. I think that pretty much everybody knows to make something truly the max capacity of how scary it could be, the audio needs to be on point. And that is arguably the best part about Lethal Company. The ambience in this game is just top tier. There are many rooms in many different places in Lethal Company that have very, very dark areas. And without audio, these are scary enough in themselves, especially if you're alone and away from your friends. One very important thing that I forgot to mention about this game is that there's proximity chat, which honestly is my favorite part about the game. I think it just makes it so much fun to play with friends. What's happening?
It was a scary cockroach.
Scary cockroach?
I don't like cockroach.
But going back to what I just said, the feeling of being alone in a very tight hallway with no lighting and just that little bit of ambience that is just scary, that throws me over the edge. And now that I've played the game a little bit more, I'm less scared of it than I was initially. But the first few times, bro, I was scared, honestly. Like, I was scared. And while this isn't uncommon in the horror genre, there are so many little examples of these, what I like to call false alarms seen throughout the game that really just add to the fear of it all. And what I mean by these false alarms are, you know, you might get this constant stream of ambience. Maybe you enter a dark area and the music increases just a little bit, just enough to scare you. You'll hear these little pieces or little audio cues that sound like something is about to pounce on you and kill you right now. But as you kind of learn them, you realize that they're just false alarms. And these were just absolutely terrifying for me when I was first starting. Whoa. Guys. The stakes / the sense of urgency that Lethal Company gives the player completely catapults the feeling of fear to another level. Now, as I mentioned previously, in order to be successful in Lethal Company, you need to achieve a certain profit quota. And this varies by what stage you are in the game, and you have a few different days or different destinations in order to achieve this goal. Especially as you progress and you move on to harder modes, the sense of urgency really builds in this game. You know, I've had times playing with friends where we just do absolutely horrible the first 2 days, and then we really have to seal it up at the end. Or maybe we'll die and lose all of our money and be forced to get our entire quota in one day. That feeling adds a whole nother sense of urgency. And I cannot tell you the amount of times where, you know, we got a good amount of money in this day, we're trying to get out of there, but then we realize that, hey, we have 1 day left on our quota and we have to get all this money in. And you got to go back into the base and keep looking. So overall, just the stakes that the game brings you is pretty intimidating and is what really makes it so fun in my opinion. But yeah, I hope I was able to answer your question and what makes Lethal Company such a thrilling horror experience. And with making this video, I'm excited to continue playing the game as I really haven't played it that much yet. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Please go check out one of my latest videos on how Call of Duty Zombies will never be the same, and another video over here that's pretty great. So like I said, thank you for watching and have a great day.